Okay, so this I need to make a quick one because I am super busy. But basically, what has been top of mind is it's feeling like the beginning again, or at least a few days ago when I kind of thought about what I wanted to talk about. I didn't get the chance to record it a few days ago because of everything that's going on. I'm looking at places uh, in Toronto and talking with realtors and like reaching out to people as well as doing client work and doing outreach for the business. And so it's very, very busy. And that's part of what the video is about. Basically, in the beginning, when I started the business, I was pushing hard. I was like, okay, I just quit my job. I need to get clients. And so I was outreaching to people who I thought um, like needed help and found the ones that wanted to work with me and got them onboarded. And that felt like a sprint. And then I took a week off, and part of in between was just like doing service delivery during those time, during that week off. And then now I'm back in the same frame. Basically, like I want more revenue, and so it's like doing it again. Basically, in the next 60 days, like getting more clients, and that's basically what I did a few months ago with the same time frame. And so it gives me confidence that I have done this before, although it is a little bit different because a lot of those came from email and cold email. But now it's like cold calling and actually quite a bit of referrals now, which I am grateful for. And also just some warm pipeline that just has been delayed since the beginning. Because earlier today, I actually had someone book the first organic meeting. I'm not sure where this company came from, but they used the meeting link on my website and they booked a meeting with me. It's the owner of a pretty sizable company, or a pretty established company in the GTA. And so I'm looking forward to that meeting. I'll provide an update on how that went. I'm also very curious, like how he found out about me and my business. But that's interesting. And so it's been busy because client work is stacked on top of sales, whereas before it was just sales and there was no hiding from it. And so right now I literally need to defer work to after hours because outreach is the thing that happens like during the day and only during the day, and that's what grows it. And so it is kind of strange, like pushing client work to the margins, but I know it's temporary. Like I know once I don't need to spend as much time on sales, client work will become the bulk of my day, which is obviously more fun than sales and following up with people who don't respond, basically. And underneath all of this is like a mental frame. Really, it's like just stand or double down and like stick with safe. Like I could get a place in a cheaper neighborhood and not need to grind as hard, but I am choosing to double down mainly because of the consistency bias that I feel subject to. Like I told everybody I'm moving to Toronto, but also because I do want to move to Toronto. And like I just know there's a lot going on and it'll be beneficial. And so the reason is because that will carry the highest burn that I have ever had with my place in Toronto. But I know the growth that comes with it is worth it. And so that is why I'm choosing to double down and just not stay comfortable with like the current state of my business or anything really. And so if I had a job at this level of revenue, it would be a non-issue. I'd be like, oh, okay, just like keep doing my job, just hang out. But client revenue, the way I see it, is fragile in a specific way. And it's quite asymmetric. Like a client could text saying, hey, I want to pause next month, and it's gone instantly. So canceling is fast, but replacing them is slow. Like, first of all, you need to find someone to trust and then onboard. And it's just like asymmetric towards the downside. And so just realizing that made me want more of a margin. And now given like a lot of the clients I do have like are here for the long term, I can tell because of how the ads are performing and just their business. Like they just want stability, and like that's what I provide for them. And but some of the people like genuinely are like, hey, let's do ads for a few months. I just need to be busy during these months, and it's those ones that I need some buffer for. I feel the pressure, but I'm not super stressed. I was a little stressed a little bit. But that was just like when it was all like the realizations all came at once. But now like I am quite grateful for it because I finally have a thing, and I've wanted this for a long time, where if I work hard, it directly benefits me. Like not it directly, it mostly benefits my employer, and then a little me because it helps with like my perception in my manager's brain, but it mostly benefits my employer because of the productivity. This is the not necessarily harder I work, but the more results I get, the more like it benefits me essentially, compared to just my manager saying good job and I just worked hard for no reason. And the flip side is if I don't act, then nothing happens. Like the default is decline. The default is I don't hit my goal. And that is uncomfortable some days, but it's also like I have to remind myself like this is what I wanted. And so the way I go about this is something I got from Sam Ovens. He says that in the morning, you sit down at your desk and you just sit and like, it kind of like some meditation. You just sit there and instead of focusing on your thoughts, you just pay attention to what your brain is telling you to do. And specifically what it's telling you to do and what it's trying to steer you away from. And so when I notice the pull, it's like, oh, like go do client work, or like there's some tasks, let's go and see if the geography lines up properly with their campaigns or something like that. Like that's very comfortable and that's very low stakes work, but it's not going to move the needle. It's like, it's not the scary work that moves the needle, like pipeline and like people who came to me from referrals, and none of it is certain, right? Like I have all these people who are potentially interested, but I'm not sure if like who is going to become a client. And so I guess, yeah, what Alex Hormozi said about like uncertainty is the hard part and like uncertainty is the game, like that is very true. That's very much what I am experiencing right now. But yeah, it feels like things are accelerating and it's very exciting.